The following segment is sponsored by Fidelity Investments. With annual enrollment season in full swing, many are facing the pressure of selecting health plans. New data from Fidelity shows that while all generations say health is a top benefit, many young people feel overwhelmed with annual enrollment. Joining us to discuss in detail is Ryan. Welcome to the show, Ryan. It's great to see you.
Oh, thanks so much. Great to see you too.
So what can you tell us about why so many Americans maybe feel stressed during annual enrollment? Why is this?
Yeah, so the cost of healthcare continues to rise. And we know choosing a health plan that's right for you and your family can be really difficult. And in fact, more than half of the people in our survey say they feel overwhelmed or even discouraged when it comes to annual enrollment. And interestingly, while women and younger generations say they feel overwhelmed, older generations tend to feel more discouraged about the process of choosing health benefits.
Interesting. Okay, can you break down some of those differences for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So while everyone is focused on their physical health, younger generations rank mental health as a bigger concern than older generations do. Versus our study found that 1 in 5 boomers say affording healthcare in retirement is a top concern. And it makes sense because the average retiree could spend more than $150,000 on healthcare in retirement. And then when it comes to women, longevity always comes into play because we live a little longer. So that's why the average woman could spend even more than that in retirement. So the good news is Americans are seeking help with benefits decisions, including asking their employer for more help, which we really love to see.
Yes, absolutely. And with the rising cost of healthcare, of course, how can people stay on top of their healthcare expenses? How can we do this?
Yeah, so there's a few steps I'm going to give you that can help put you on some stronger financial footing when it comes to your health, especially during open enrollment. So the first one is what most people are familiar with, which is researching healthcare options like premiums, deductibles, and out-of-pocket maximums. The second is you also want to look at what type of preventative care your benefits may offer, things like mental and physical health support. And these could even be low or no cost to you at all. And then lastly, for those that have a high deductible health plan, we have access to something called a health savings account, otherwise known as an HSA. This is something our study finds that about half of Americans are unfamiliar with.
Yes. Okay, Ryan, help us understand HSAs, what they are, and how they can help Americans save for healthcare costs.
Yes, an HSA is an account that you and your employer can put money into to help pay for healthcare costs. And what most people don't realize is that HSAs have several distinct federal tax advantages. And at Fidelity, we call this the triple tax advantage. So the first one is the money you put in, also known as your contribution, goes in pre-tax. The second, you can use the account to pay for qualified medical costs tax-free. And third, you can also invest that money to potentially grow, to use in the future. And all of that growth is also tax-free, assuming it's used for those qualified medical expenses. And remember, this account is always yours. It's not tied to the job you have, and the funds never expire, which is why HSAs are an important part of your overall financial plan. And we know there's a strong link between health and financial well-being. So our job is to help you figure out where it fits.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, you can go to the website on your screen for more information. Thank you so much, Ryan, for joining us. This was really helpful. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks a lot.